Hi friends, thank you for being here and clicking on this video. On this channel, we are all about personal development and productivity, and we are seeking to be better versions of ourselves today than we were yesterday. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to do, and let's get onto it. Let's talk about some of the mistakes we should avoid on our personal development journey. First and foremost, self-work is one of the most commendable things that you can reward yourself with, but you have to approach it with the right mindset. The key thing to note is that this is a journey and not a destination, so that you can be more gracious to yourself. Okay, so first thing, avoid having unrealistic expectations. If you have unrealistic expectations, this one will frustrate you. It's unfair to expect overnight transformation or perfection. Progress takes time, and you'll have to learn to appreciate the process as it is. For example, if you're trying to quit smoking, it would be very unfair for you to expect, just because you've now decided to not smoke anymore, that you can wake up tomorrow and not smoke. This is maybe a habit that has been built up over years. 10 years of smoking cannot be undone in a day, unless it's a miracle from God, which can also happen, but it's a process. You have to embrace the steps that should get you to stop. Next mistake, please avoid overloading yourself. You cannot take on so much at once, because it will get you overwhelmed and frustrated and very discouraged. The most important thing is that you've already started the self-work, right? And if you are in it for the long haul, just determine in your mind that every day you're going to make a step towards something. Once you've already achieved something, then you take on another challenge. But overloading yourself with a lot of things at once is really going to drain you and frustrate you. And think of it actually this way, that you have the rest of your life to keep working on yourself, so that it doesn't mean everything has to be done by the end of the day, right? The third mistake to avoid while on this journey is lacking patience. My friend, you cannot afford to be impatient in this journey. Staying at it and committing at it until the very last minute, that's when you see results. That's when you begin to see results. Many people actually give up before they start, barely before even starting. Growth takes time, and it all depends on how committed you are to the journey. Just a side note, for me, this began in 2019, and honestly, I feel like there's still so much to do, and I am embracing every step of it, but knowing that it's a journey gives me a lot of rest and assurance, and not overwhelming myself or feeling like I should do everything at once. So take it easy, be patient with yourself so that you can see results. Now, these things are almost connected, because the fourth thing is stop seeking perfectionism. This will also get you super tired, and it's not sustainable at all. Instead, aim for progress, and progress beats perfectionism at any day. It beats it because every day there is a step you're taking, and it's taken with a lot of accuracy and precision, other than perfectionism, because I think perfectionism works on an anxiety mode, if I can say that. And just to assure you, no one is perfect at anything. No one is absolutely perfect at no one is perfect at everything or at something. Christ himself says that only God is good. So please cut yourself some slack and don't be so hard on yourself. The fourth mistake is fearing change. I'll share with you a story. When I first became a believer, my biggest worry was losing friends, because I knew that I could not hang out in some places anymore, and that means I would not be around that circles or friends that I had previously. So that was a big concern for me. The good thing is that it happened so gradually, and it wasn't forceful at all, and I am super appreciative of that. It's not like I approached someone and be like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, but I don't know, just paths start drifting, and eventually you find yourself with the right people. You find the paths of life lead us to different places and different communities, and it all starts with deciding this is who you want to become, and slowly by slowly you shed off people that maybe are not filling you up or pouring into your cup in that regard, and the right people begin to come your way. And sometimes it could just mean it's a season, the season of that friendship is over and you move on to the next one. And so do not be afraid of change. That's a really, really huge mistake to avoid while you are on this journey. There are a lot of changes that will take place. So I think the best thing you can do is just embrace them on the onset. So I promise you, change will come and you will get over that thing that you are so afraid of, that thing that you don't want to adjust or shift in your life. You will get over it. I promise. It's going to happen and it will be beautiful. And actually, just embrace change also as an opportunity for you to seek more growth, to become better. I've lost count of what number we are at, but another mistake that we should avoid is avoiding accountability. You can't be all about blaming all external factors and not taking responsibility, as a person, as a human who is trying to improve. Honestly, you got to stand up at some point and actually be accountable for something. You have to acknowledge your role in that journey. Accountability empowers you to make positive change, and it's a true marker of personal growth. The last mistake to avoid is underestimating small changes. This is a very common mistake we make, and we dismiss the power of that small change because we want to see something big, we want something big. But actually, these small things, when they add up eventually to, complete a bigger picture. And that big change that you are yearning for is actually a sum of these small things. So incremental progress adds up over time, and we have to embrace those small things, those small changes, and appreciate the small wins, because eventually the picture will be complete. Yeah, so I think those are the mistakes to avoid. Let me know in the comment section if you would want a part 2 for that, and I would definitely hope on it. Continue being open to learning and enjoying the adventures of being the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching, and see you in one of my other videos. Peace.